One.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Nosebleeds Podcast. We're coming at you with week 15 of the NFL Daily Fantasy Edition. Let's get after it. We're going to be talking some DraftKings, and we're going to make a lineup, talk some games, and win $1 million.
Let's go.
Let's get it. To start off with, guys, we just want to say sorry for not being here. I had to move, and Aidan had to move, and Logan is kind of like in between places. So that's the reason we haven't been alive, but we're back from the death. Let's get it going, Aidan. Let's talk about right off the bat, man. Let's get right into it.
Get right into it?
Break it down for me, man. What is something you're looking forward to this week? Who is a player that you are looking forward to making you lots of money?
You want me to give you my hot take right now? This early?
Wow, the hot take. Wait a minute.
Really?
Okay.
This early?
Pancakes.
It's what's this guy's name?
He doesn't even know his name. He's that much of a sleeper.
it's Brashad Perryman.
Oh.
Again, he's Baltimore. He's the third wide receiver, and he's going against Philly. He's 3.1K, and he's caught 4 catches over 40 yards. So he goes deep pretty much every time he's on the field. Eagles are one of the worst teams against the deep ball. I mean, that's all Joe Flacco's going to do this game. There's going to be no running at all. Each of these guys are going to throw like 40 passes. I'm going to guess that he's going to catch one of them.
How much does he cost?
$3,100, bro. $3,100.
How many touchdowns does he have?
Let me check. 3.
Probably 3? Wow.
I mean, he's literally 3,100. He has one game over 10 points, but this would be the game where it's going to be 50 passes thrown, where he needs 12 points, and he's making value. 12 points for 3K, I'll take that, and that's without even catching a touchdown. That's my low-level sleeper guy. But the game that I'm most excited for is for sure the Baltimore Eagles game. Like, that's crazy. Like, there's going to be 50 passes thrown. Carson Wentz.
Because they both have playoffs. Like, they're still alive in this thing.
Well, it's just the running back. Like, all of the running backs for the Eagles are hurt. So they're going to have Ryan Matthews against Baltimore.
It's supposed to be raining that game.
That's what I don't give a fuck about rain. What?
Huh?
They're going to be throwing 50
the
times.
Ravens
They're going to
still throw like more than anybody else.
I know.
Yeah,
it's going to be
the most in the league.
Even if they run, like, how many times can you run the ball with like
32
Ryan Matthews? With Ryan Matthews, he's never even had over 20 carries. This guy's garbage.
I thought you were talking about the Ravens.
I mean, the Ravens, you have Terrence West as their lead back.
And Dixon, bro, they're both real as hell.
I mean, you could take Kenneth Dixon, too. Like, that's not a bad
pick. Dixon's going to have a pretty good game, actually.
I like him as a sleeper for this game, but if I'm going, like, everyone's on them, but the wide receivers for Baltimore and Philly are where I'm at. Like, Jordan Matthews and Zach Ertz are they not locks for you guys this week? Like,
no,
is this game
I've never trust Zach Ertz.
Are you not all over this game? Zach Ertz is so good.
No.
What?
Bro, Baltimore's defense is the number 1 defense. Did you not know that?
They're like so real, dude.
At wide receiver, look at the stats that people are giving up against. Jimmy Smith is out for one.
Baltimore defense is like the number 1 defense.
For the pass, they give up passing yards for like fucking days. Look at everyone that's had a good game against the Baltimore secondary, because Jimmy Smith is all they have. So now they're on their backup, but their backup's out, so they're on 3rd string cornerbacks this game. Come on, dog. What are we talking about here? This is going to be...
Yeah, they're like the 25th ranked passing defense. They're pretty good.
Their secondary shit. Baltimore and Philly are making this game a shit. I want as much of this game as I can get.
I accidentally picked the sleeper right here. Dorial Green Beckham might do well.
Is he even playing?
No.
He's questionable. I mean, like,
you can't just pick a wide receiver you never heard of and you'd be like, yeah, sleeper.
No, I just did. I just did it. I just did it live.
He was like, what? This is a new name. I never seen him before. Maybe
I picked him.
Good today.
That's what I did when I picked Cameron Meredith. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
He's never on the field, dude. Do you watch Eagles games?
He averages like 6.5 points. Same with Perryman.
No, but Perryman has potential for a long ball. That's all the Eagles give up.
Yeah, that's good.
The Eagles are out of the playoffs. They're they give up now. Like, they literally got destroyed the last 3 weeks in a row. Like, every week they give up all these points. What are they playing for? The Eagles secondary is all just rookies and shitheads. Like, it's over. This game is I want as much of this game as I can get. But then the other game that is kind of interesting to me is the Bills-Browns game.
They both have no reason to play.
but the Bills are going to put LaShawn McCoy or Mike. Honestly, people are saying LaShawn McCoy, but I'm more about Mike Gillespie or Gillespie.
Is that like
He gets all the
tight
goal
end?
line touches, man.
He's going to get
He has
goal line
like
touches.
7 touchdowns.
Hear me out. So we know he's going to get goal line touches. He already has 7 touchdowns this year. But what happens if they get up by 3 touchdowns? Are they going to risk LaShawn McCoy's health against the shitty Browns, who are literally 0 for 15?
True.
Or they could very easily just bench LaShawn McCoy once he's already got like 100 yards, and then Mike Gillislee. So there's value in potentially playing both of them in the same lineup if that's somewhere that you want to go. Like, I could see both of them easily having a touchdown and 100 yards. Like at
I
the
think
bare minimum.
Gillislee costs like what, 4,600?
4,600. So you can get LaShawn McCoy and Gillislee for almost as much as David Johnson.
And I think just to get value, like you'd have to get like 14, 15 points out of Gillislee.
Which he could if he got 100 yards and a touchdown from both guys. That's not unrealistic, especially against the Browns when it's snowing. But then you want to go kind of contrarian because everyone's going to pick the running back against the Browns. You could take Sammy Watkins.
Yo, shout out to Isaiah Crowell.
Isaiah Crowell, fuck that guy.
I'm picking him this week, dude. I did. He's so lit, dude. Trust me. That's
Dude,
the
I
name
was
of the
like,
plan.
Isaiah Crowell was going to get 100 yards this last game he played. And he did.
Isaiah Crowell,
touchdowns.
I know, that was a locked pick, bro. Isaiah Crowell, weeks that I don't need him to do anything, he does things. And when I want him to do things, and I'm like, all right, Isaiah Crowell, that's all I need left. He just burns me. I can't play this guy.
I have to play him because he's a starting running back, and I need somebody that
How cheap is
has
he?
some proof. I mean, I like Kenneth Farrell. I think he's gonna do well, but in lineups where I'm not picking Kenneth, I'm gonna pick Isaiah because these teams both don't have anything to play for. Why risk? The worst part of football is between the tackles, man, and you don't want to get those fat guys injured. They're like the most important people on the team.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think
All right,
so.
do you want to start building the lineup?
Sure, let's get it going.
All right. Let's all just get the DraftKings lineup builder out. and
Do you guys
start
want to do this for the
everything.
millie or
Yeah, let's go for the millie. Let's just put it in.
put in a
All right.
million?
Yes, sir.
All right, I just opened up the million. Okay, draft team.
All right. Let's start with QB.
Joe Flacco.
I
Please.
just don't know how you can
Joe
choose against
Flacco.
Joe Flacco, man. It's
It's
and somebody else is stupid. Like, oh my god.
What if we do this? What if we don't go
Tyrod
Joe
Taylor
Flacco?
too. Like, God.
I know Tyrod could run one in.
Even
What if-
even Colin Kaepernick, man. I mean,
you guys
you
were
could-
talking Kenneth Dixon, right?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be pretty good.
Can someone talk to me about Kenneth Dixon? Can
Go
someone
ahead,
drop some
Logan.
knowledge on me?
Let's hear Logan out.
I mean, he's been getting a lot more carries these past couple games, and like last game he did really well. He got I think he did really well. He got 22 points.
Yeah.
He cost 3,800, and
I think he has a pretty solid upside.
he had 8 receptions last game.
Yeah, on 11 targets, the dude
'Cause if we go
against
Joe
the
Flacco,
Patriots.
We could get mad value if we go Kenneth Dixon instead of Joe Flacco.
No,
Who do you want?
I mean,
Let's go
if
Joe.
we decide
Let's
to
go
go, let's say we go Kenneth Dixon. There's
But who
still a
else
lot
are
of
you gonna pick at Joe
no,
Flacco?
no. We
That's
don't
not
have
ridiculous.
to. We don't have to
57.
beat Joe Flacco.
We could literally. we
I
have a
think
lot of
Tyrod
options.
Taylor has a huge upside. That guy's another young player that like to get a nice contract. I think you need these
feel
good
you.
games against these shitty teams. I just don't know how
Right.
you can get away from that. Same thing with Colin Kaepernick. He's playing for his NFL life. Like, he's not even
It's
like
true.
he's averaging 17.5 points and he's only 5,800. That's not
That's
bad.
cool. He could be playing, but he doesn't have any good
He
receivers.
he could run for 100 yards.
Dude, he could literally run for 100 yards.
He gets what did he get last? He
got the week where I picked him. He got 37 points, bro.
It's
like,
crazy.
Jesus
He's had the
Christ.
huge games. Like, let's just not lock in Joe Flacco because I think
Yeah.
now it's the end of the week. Like, he's going to be one of the most high-owned QBs there's going to be. You know, like we could also pay all the way up for Matt Ryan if you.
I
want
think
to do
Joe
that.
Flacco is going to be one of the highest, like like at least 15% this week.
Yeah, I think he's going to be super highly owned too.
Yeah.
Do we feel Matt Ryan at all? Do we feel Kaepernick? Like, do we want to go cheap, or do you guys want to pay up for running? Or for wide
Well, the
QB?
thing is, this week especially, I'm trying to go cheap on quarterback because running backs that are like good
I know.
are so
Like,
fucking expensive. Like, I
let's
have
go
to
Tyrod
save
then.
somewhere.
Let's go Tyrod
So,
then.
but the only thing, well, I mean, Tyrod, he's playing a shitty defense, and he can finally get his boy Sammy Watkins the ball.
That's what I'm saying.
What about LaShawn McCoy? It's kind of
he's going to be the highest owned running back. I mean, we could go Tyrod, Sammy Watkins, and then Kenneth Dixon, and we're super contrarian just right there because everyone's going to have LaShawn McCoy and Joe Flacco. So
Tyrod Taylor never does well.
But against the Browns, everyone
he averages 18 points. Oh, never in his life has he got any good points.
He has over 20 points, 4 games this season. He's gonna do.
No, he does.
We're trying to get 30 pointers here. We're not trying to get average ass. We need 30 points.
He's against the Browns. That's all the argument you need is he's
30 points.
This fool every week.
We won $1 million.
Every week he's getting yards with his feet. Every week.
All right, who do you want, Logan? Colin Kaepernick or Tyrod Taylor?
I would pick Tyrod Taylor.
All right, Tyrod at home against the Browns when it's snowing. All right, let's lock in Tyrod.
Oh, it's snowing? It's snowing? We had to cancel this. I have to cancel my bet here. If it's snowing, I just can't. I can't pick a quarterback that doesn't have extreme accuracy when it's snowing. It takes a good quarterback to play well in the snow.
I think you're overestimating the snow. Then let's go Colin Kaepernick then.
Or let's go Joe Flacco.
We could do Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco's
the best. You see what happened this week? Steve Smith.
Colin Kaepernick.
He's so angry. Right. He keeps throwing his helmet at people and shit.
I know. I saw that. All right, let's go Joe Flacco and then lock in with. I want to play every wide receiver though.
And did you see what Atlanta's defense did to LA?
Yeah. Should we go Atlanta defense?
No, but you're trying to say Colin Kaepernick.
Well,
are you serious? The Rams, the San Francisco sucks, but fuck, dude, Jared Goff is a kid.
You're just taking Colin Kaepernick for his running upside. That's all you're doing.
Yeah, and the fact that he can also, it's like you have a running back at quarterback that happens to be able to get.
Literally, Colin Kaepernick is the Falcons are the 32nd worst ranked against opposing QBs. That's not a stat. That's just there. They're literally the worst against opposing QBs. They're going to give up a ton of points. Do you think they're going to hold him to 0 points? Colin Kaepernick is going to have to get in the end zone if somehow. Carlos Hyde is not going to get the ball. There's going to be points for Colin Kaepernick.
For the right price, I really like Tevin Coleman this week. I just think this is going to be a blowout for the Falcons. I think.
What quarterback? Are we going Joe Flacco? Is that who we took?
Yeah.
All right, Joe Flacco. All right, let's talk running backs.
Flacco.
Tevin Coleman, you're feeling?
I like him. I just think they're going to be up really early so that they're going to be a playoff team, right? I think they're going to try to keep that two-headed monster alive and not try to overwork Devontae, honestly. You can even go. This is crazy. This is, I don't know, not for the millie, but definitely
Kevin and Devontae?
You could do that in Yahoo Fantasy or
Let's lock that in right now. Let's lock it in.
Both of them? Let's not get creative.
Let's do it, dog.
I don't know.
Let's see each of them get 20 points. Not unrealistic. Each of them get a touchdown and 100 yards.
Let's do it, dog. Let's go.
Let's just fuck it. Fuck it.
And then, okay, or we go Tevin Coleman and Farrow and or Dixon, or all three of them.
All right, let's just move down the scale, and then we'll talk about the flex player. But I think that the best running back is
LaShawn McCoy.
Because it's going to be snowing, and you know how many more touches running backs get in the snow, and they're playing.
Do you have a stat? You asked me, do I know? I do not know. Can you notify me of the stat, Logan?
LaShawn McCoy, or is it Mike Gillislee? Who's the play? Because one of them's going to ball.
LaShawn McCoy, not Mike Gillislee.
Why not both?
Why not both? Oh my God, bro! This is not GPP, bro.
This is GPP.
But I don't have our bankroll. Does not make it GPP.
I'm going LaShawn McCoy, Tevin Coleman, Joe Flacco. Who are we pairing out? Wide receiver.
Mike Wallace.
Mike Wallace is so ass. Why not pair him?
What?
No, Mike Wallace this week, Mike Wallace has huge upside, bro.
Can we go all three? Or can we go two?
Oh my God, I've heard it all, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Can we go two wide receivers, please?
I'm down for that.
Let's go. All right, so let's go Mike
I'm not going to go Perryman, though. I'd rather go Steve Smith and...
Let's go Steve Smith and Mike Wallace now. Let's go Steve Smith and Mike Wallace.
Hold on. Let's get the stats. Let's see. Have they both had huge games together?
It's the Fucking Eagles, bro. There's gonna be
No. I'm saying
there's gonna be 500.
Is there more of a chance that Perryman and Steve Smith or Perryman and
if it was 100% up to me, I go Perryman instead of Mike Wallace. He's 3,100, and now we can go heavy on another running back, potentially even Le'Veon.
Good thinking, boy.
Let's go Perryman, baby. Let's go, please. Perryman, Steve Smith.
Do we have any other sleepers that are just like have some type of potential?
Antonio Gates, please. Antonio Gates all over the place.
No.
He needs 3 touchdowns for the record, bro. They're against the shitty Raiders D at home. There's no way they don't literally. If they're third,
Phillip Rivers sucks.
If they're first, and the game implied total on this game is so high, if Phillip Rivers is first in goal, they're gonna throw Antonio Gates the ball 3 times in a row. They're giving him this record. That's all they've done. If they put him in, all he does is play red zone looks. Like he's gonna ball out so hard. He's gonna get 3 touchdowns. And look at his record. He has 10, 12, 13, 18, 16, 11. He's going to get value, bro. This is the week.
You think so? All right, we're jumping too crazy ahead, ladies and gentlemen. So let's make sure we got let me get the running back. So we got Joe Flacco at quarterback. We talked about Tevin Coleman. We like him as our little bit of a sleepy. LaShawn. And then we want LaShawn McCoy. Shady,
baby.
Damn, he's expensive as fuck.
I mean, he's against the Browns.
I mean,
that's why.
Do I like the Bell more?
We can go Le'Veon Bell too.
I love me Le'Veon Bell, dude.
If we go,
just keep going. Look, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Let's go.
No, I'm saying Le'Veon Bell instead of LaShawn McCoy.
No, both of them, dog.
Dude, Le'Veon Bell 54, 26, 27, 37.
Let's talk about Le'Veon once we get to the flex. Let's work on our wide receivers. Do we go cheap?
So we have to
go like 4K or like 40-ish.
To 40-ish. Okay.
You have to go less than that, I think.
No, we don't need.
I think Cameron Meredith had a good game last game. I don't remember.
But he's against. It's literally going to be like 0 degrees in Chicago. It's going to be so fucking cold.
Yeah, it's going to be -9 by the time the game's over. It's going to be pretty stupid.
Yeah. That's not something I want to pick a rookie quarterback against.
A wide receiver I like is J.J. Nelson.
I feel it.
For
it's like the Cardinals are out of the. Fuck it. Let's go JJ. I like that.
No, well, wait a minute.
It's against the Saints, and the Cardinals are out, so they're not gonna want to.
And they just cut Michael Floyd.
Yeah. Oh, but I like fucking Gresham at tight end though.
And
Logan's freezing.
Logan's lagging. All right, let's talk while he's lagging, so we can talk. Is he still lagging? All right, here we go.
Huh?
Yeah. You were just lagging really hard.
Yeah, you froze up. I don't want to. There's so many people that could potentially do well on the Cardinals. Like there's Gresham who gets 5 targets a game. There's Larry Fitzgerald and there's David Johnson against the Saints. Like hoping that J.J. Nelson. Like it's like there's so many mouths to feed on that team. Like I'd rather not pick someone who could. I'd rather pick someone who has a high chance of. Even though J.J. Nelson could do stuff, it's like. His probability is less than Larry. It's less than David Johnson. It's less.
We're
than
taking Algebra 2 right now. The probability of X squaring over W.
God damn it! Hear me out. Is this a crazy pick? Allen Robinson against Houston.
Yeah, that's what they've been talking a lot on like fantasy thing. They say that
Allen Robinson is 4,400, bro. That's a sleeper. He literally is a freak.
And he averages like 13 points. That's not bad. Dude, look at his last 4 games: 2 points, 6 points, 4 points, and 10 points. Solid.
And the Cardinals or the Houston corners are.
Last time he played Houston, got 30 points.
Over.
Last time he played Houston, he got 30 points.
I know. I mean, I feel me some Allen Robinson. He's a sleeper. He's gonna be
and Allen Hurns is out.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. All right.
Then put Le'Veon in the flex.
Well, wait, man. We got to get a receivers. Chill out, Kobe Bryant.
We have everything except for tight end and flex left.
What do you mean? I've only have one receiver.
We have Perryman, Steve Smith, and Allen Robinson.
Perryman, Steve Smith, Allen Robinson, Antonio Gates, Le'Veon Bell. Now we have 3,700 for defense.
I think I'd rather get rid of Tevin Coleman, go Dixon, because he's also a receiver, than pick Perryman. I know I'm gonna get.
Tevin Coleman.
I know, and so Dixon.
Tevin Coleman has 9 touchdowns on the season.
Yeah, we gotta
okay, then we keep him, and then we put this fool in the flex.
No,
or get rid of LaShawn. Or get rid of
Let me just
LaShawn
give you this
McCoy
line.
and go Le'Veon
No.
Bell.
This lineup is actually flames. So let me tell you.
Yeah, I was
this
about to say, this lineup is fucking crazy, dude.
We got Joe Flacco paired with Steve
Can't
Smith
post
and Perryman, Tevin Coleman, LaShawn McCoy, and Le'Veon, plus Antonio Gates and Allen Robinson, and the Vikings D against the Colts, who have 3 starting linemen hurt. The Vikings are already top 3 in sacks.
But the Colts are like second in scoring, though.
I know that's fine though.
They can score against anybody.
I'd rather pick a team that's like more prone to getting they just throw picks for some reason.
The Bills.
The Bills. I mean,
in the snow, it's a sloppy game, man.
And Cleveland has let up 47 or something sacks, which is the most in the league. The Colts being second with 37.
Hear me out. I respect the Bills and the Vikings pick, but here's the Vikings. What I'm saying is the Colts have 3 starting linemen hurt. The Vikings are third best. Hey, motherfucker, let me finish. Vikings have top 3 and taking the most sacks. Colts give up a lot of sacks. That's a perfect combo. Like, there's 3 people hurt, so there's already going to be a ton of sacks in this game coming from the Vikings. Like, I feel like it's a safer pick, but the Bills could definitely just have a defensive like touchdowns after touchdowns game. You know, like the Vikings might not pick off Andrew Luck, but the Bills could definitely pick off RG3 or whoever's starting at the Bills. Who do you want to go?
That's why we're talking about putting the Bills in.
I know we can go both. They're the same price. Who do you feel? Talk to me.
How are you gonna go? I'm talking about the Bills because the Cleveland Browns are just so confused, and they're in the snow. They just don't know what they're doing.
Fuck it, let's do it.
And it's a home game in Buffalo.
All right, let's go Bills.
Yeah, dude, this lineup is so
And Rex
good.
Ryan needs to do something, dude. That dude's also playing for his job.
Yeah,
This lineup is flames, bro.
bro.
I'm locking it in.
Locked and loaded.
Locked in. All right. How long was that, Kiran? Do you have a time? 28 minutes. Should we do another super contrarian lineup?
Oh, what?
A super contrarian lineup?
Yeah.
All right, you ready, Kiran?
I'm so confused onto what we ended up doing. Everybody was just talking over each other. I know we got but you guys didn't listen to me. I like Dixon because I think he actually runs better than that
Let's do
full
a Dixon
West.
lineup right now. That's what we're gonna do right now.
I don't know about this Perriman character, dude.
Bro, trust, bro.
I just like Mike Wallace more than that other fool today too.
No,
But he costs way too much, and we can't have Le'Veon Bell.
I know. Now we get Le'Veon Bell and LaShawn McCoy with Tevin Coleman. This is the flame.
Are you serious? He costs less than Steve Smith, you donkey kongs.
Who?
Mike Wallace.
We don't.
Okay.
We want Steve Smith and Perryman, so now we can afford that. We get Le'Veon.
No, we can get Mike Wallace and Perriman, get Le'Veon Bell.
Like Mike Wallace more than Steve Smith.
Yeah, I'm saying that I like Mike
it's
Wallace
Steve
more than
Smith's
Steve Smith.
last game.
It's his last game
Literally his
ever.
last game. His last game at home ever.
Maybe he plays for the Patriots next year, man. Maybe he wants to win.
He's retiring this year.
He's literally 50 years old. Like that's
We're
not
just
an
picking a
exaggeration.
lot of receivers that are playing in the
bro,
rain.
he was born in a lot of receivers. What are you talking about?
2
There's
receivers.
Then they're gonna have 500 yards thrown this game. There's points to go around, Kiran.
Okay, we need Steve Smith to get like 20 points and 3,100 for Perriman, bro. That's how we afford Le'Veon Bell, who's gonna get.
I'm not saying to get. You're not listening. I never said get rid of Perriman's cool or whatever, but I like Mike Wallace more than Steve Smith.
Well, let's do a lineup right here, Kiran, where we go Mike Wallace and Dixon. All right, so we're making a new lineup. Open up a new tab after you enter that other one.
We have exactly enough. This lineup exactly worked.
I know, because that's how we do it, baby. That's how we roll. This lineup is going to be flames too.
So this was our final lineup, ladies and gentlemen.
Someone needs to really enter this. So
I entered it already. Yeah, we're good. Don't
All
try.
right, I got a third of the action on that. Okay.
All right.
actually,
Let's
just take it
let's
out.
talk about our new
$100
lineup.
you can owe me after the game.
Because the Broncos are going to crush the Patriots. I'm hyped for that.
Never.
Oh yeah. By the way,
Every time-
guys, Logan and I both have $100 on the Patriot game. It's even money. The only push is if it goes to OT, and then it's a push.
Unless the Broncos win. Then I'll bitch about it. All right, let's start with the new QB. This QB, let's go young Colin Cap, baby. Can we go Cap?
Sure.
All All right, because this lineup we're going to be just crazy, like off the board. Like we go do some crazy shit on this lineup. All right, and then we go Dixon.
We have to put.
Then we go
Kenneth
Dixon.
We have to put
You want to go Dixon? You want to go Kenneth and Dixon at the same time?
No, let's go. All right, let's go. Kaepernick, Dixon, and Farrow.
I like it. Now we got a ton of money for left.
Yeah.
Who do we want at our flex? No.
I don't want to pick David Johnson at all.
Me
I want
neither.
to
I
totally
don't want him
fade
at all.
him.
Yeah, same. I'm totally fading David Johnson. I already told you.
I mean,
guys
if
why.
he gets 40 points, fuck it. All right, I fucked up.
He's not
but
gonna
I
get
don't
40.
think so.
I mean, how is he going to get 40? He's not even going to be on the field for that much. They're already out of the playoffs. They're not. He was literally playing 100% of snaps. They're not going to have him in that role at all anymore. He's going to play a diminished role against a defense that's
Last week he only got 18 points. Like you see, it's like the workload is progressively going down.
I'd rather go Le'Veon over David Johnson 100% of the time this week.
You think so?
Like you could tell me David Johnson, even if they were the same price, I would. Like they're only 300 different, but yeah. Let's go. All right. So who's our first wide receiver? Who do we want?
First wide receiver, Antonio Brown.
No.
He needs his revenge.
No.
He needs his revenge.
No.
First,
Double no. Nah.
Natty Bengals, they have a history, bro.
Not for 8,400. No.
He has 11. What are you? 8,400? We spent like $3.
Yeah, we can afford. We can afford. Yeah.
No, dude, I don't
What else
agree
are
with
we gonna
Antonio
spend this
Brown.
money on?
I don't think
Yeah.
he's a
Let's
hitter
go
like that.
Antonio. I mean, that's why we're gonna pick him. This is the contrarian lineup. Here we go. Antonio
I
Brown.
think people just pick him because of his name.
No one's gonna pick Antonio Brown. He's gonna be under 5% owned.
Under 5% owned. I've heard it all, ladies and gentlemen.
I
Welcome
know.
to the Nosebleeds
Maybe
Podcast.
under like 15.
Le'Veon will be like 40% owned. After last week, he got 50 points last week. What are you guys talking about? Le'Veon's going to be number one owned by far. Antonio Brown's a nice contrarian stack for away from that.
Good
Agreed.
little waiver.
All right, now do we want to get that young Tyreek Hill and Taylor Gabriel? Lock in both of those what mates? Those two kind of like do it all wide receivers.
Taylor Gabriel?
Taylor Gabriel and Tyreek
Taylor
Hill. Julio's
Gangia?
already. Yeah. Do you guys want to go Tyreek and Taylor, or just one of them, or?
Um,
You guys want to go Taylor Gangia?
yeah. The Tyreek Hill.
So
All right, let's go Taylor. Yeah, Taylor and Tyreek. All right.
And then tight end, we can go Vance McDonald.
Knock the mic down.
What? Vance McDonald? He's not even
Just
What's
going
on
playing.
top.
IR? What the hell
What?
happened?
No clue where they're going with any of these lineups
Broken
anymore.
scapula.
I've lost faith in my
let's get it up for
companions
tight end.
here.
Let's get Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz, please.
We
The
need
guy.
the naked Colin Kaepernick, bro, or what?
Yeah, make it tall. Yeah, of course. He's gonna run for 100 yards. Trust me. What tight end are we
Tyler
feeling?
Eifert, oh my god.
Is he a lock?
Against Pittsburgh, bro.
No,
Five
I
or
like
six
Kelsey.
Travis Kelsey against
Yeah.
Tennessee?
Yeah. I think Kelsey
already
gets the
have
ball
Park Hill.
everywhere, dude.
All right, but we have Tyreek Hill though.
Get rid of him. Bro,
What?
Kelsey gets the ball like all over the field, and dude, Kansas City needs to win. Cincinnati has the fuck.
All right, are we going? Let's get rid of Tyreek and put in Travis. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, I'm at Colin Kaepernick, Kenneth Dixon, Le'Veon Bell, Travis Kelsey, and Kenneth Farrell.
Le'Veon Bell, what the
We have
fuck?
Colin Kaepernick, Kenneth Dixon, Farrell, Antonio Brown, Taylor Gabriel, Tyreek Hill.
Oh my God, Antonio Brown.
Yeah. And then we get rid of Tyreek Hill and we put in Travis Kelsey because Kiran calls out Travis Kelsey. So we get we pay it for tight end, which is contrarian. I like it. Now we got an open wide receiver spot, a flex spot, and a defense. Let's go defense, and then we can kind of lock in who we want.
Who do we pick? I only have Antonio Brown for receiver. Who else we got?
Antonio Brown,
Taylor
Taylor Gabriel, and then Travis Kelsey at tight end.
Gabriel.
But since we went.
A
Bill-
defense
like
that I
Gabriel a
like
lot.
is the
I want
Ravens
Vikings.
defense.
No, we went Bills last week or last time with you guys. I want Vikings in this one.
Then we're gonna have
No,
like
they-
no opportunity to like even get a reasonable. Who's gonna be the receiver that you guys like?
We have 6,300 average. We can get some hitters, bro. Let's go Vikings D, and then lock in at wide receiver. Who do we
Oh,
want?
it's because I have Le'Veon Bell in my lineup. I'm like, where do you see 6,300 average?
No, bro, let's go Ravens, then we have 6,500.
Not the Ravens.
Ravens. go.
Phillies. This game is gonna. Have you seen the total on this game? There's gonna be so many points scored from both sides. I told you, like this is gonna be.
I told you, dude. I told you, bro.
Yeah, let's go Vikings. I'm calling it. You guys got the Bills. I get the Vikings this one. Okay. Pick a wide receiver, Logan. Who's your guy?
I don't know who to pick for defense.
Vikings.
I don't like T.Y. Hilton's matchup, but
are the Colts
he's like the receiver, and Dante Moncrief is out. There's just like no option for Andrew Luck. And just because the Vikings are good against the pass, it doesn't mean that they're not gonna pass it to him.
Oh, wait a minute. Contrarian defensive pick I just made.
Who?
They call me Kiran the Contrarian. Shout out to your boy. Patriots defense.
It's not the Falcons.
Patriots defense locking it up.
Defense, what?
Locking it up.
Garbage.
Locking it up.
Emmanuel Sanders is going to throw down on the Patriots.
Locking it up. He's going to throw down? He throws the football?
All right, now what?
You guys got a guy named Seaman. You guys got some fool named Seaman.
Wide receiver.
I know, we need a wide receiver. I like that Dontrell Inman pick, to be honest.
I made a whole different lineup.
I know, Kieran's doing his own thing.
Okay, Dontrell Inman, bro.
Yeah, let's lock in Dontrell.
All right, look, here on my lineup. Look, this is the millionaire winner right here.
We have 7,500.
Yeah, 7,500 for flex.
Let me break down the lineup for you guys.
No,
Jordy, that's pretty contrarian, though. I mean, look at his last 2 games. While it's been super cold like it's going to be, he's done 30 and 22 points at home.
Pick him, bang. $1 million.
Super contrarian $1 million lineup. Let's go. We got Colin Kaepernick against the Falcons. We're hoping he runs for at least a hundy. Kenneth Dixon and Farrow. We're going for those low price, super high owned pass catching backs against pretty weak defenses. We got Antonio Brown because everyone's going to have Le'Veon, and we hope Big Ben decides to share the love a little bit. Taylor Gabriel, Julio's out against the shitty 49ers. Dontrell Inman. I mean, who else is going to – there's going to be a ton of yards in this game. He's going to get his. Tyrell Williams is still hurt. And then we got Travis Kelce, who Kiran – give me the breakdown on Travis Kelce. Why is he a pick?
I just think it's a solid pick because KC needs to win. They don't want to be a wild card team. I think they want to make sure that they lock in to be one of the top 2 teams. Not only to mention that he's an effective receiver. He's like a Gronk. He even wears the same number. Like they're effective on any side.
The past 4 games that he's had 100 or more receiving yards.
That's true.
Yeah,
but Jeremy Maclin
lit, dude.
has been injured. He's been doing well because Jeremy Maclin.
Oh my God, 108, 101, 140, 101.
I know, but now Jeremy Maclin is back and he's healthy. What happens now?
I still think he's the best tight end this week.
He's going to get his. All right, Travis Kelce. And then we got Jordy Nelson, Logan. I was telling you that he played at home when it's literally freezing, and he has 28 and 22. They're going to be playing in Chicago, rivalry game. He's going to get his, bro. He has 12 touchdowns on the season. That's unreal.
All right, I'm going to show you guys my situation because you guys keep interrupting your boy. I'm trying to tell you guys the best pick. No. I have almost everything the same except for like 2 picks, literally, or 3. So I also went with Colin Kaepernick, also went with Dixon, also went with Antonio Brown, also went with Gabriel, also went with Kelce, and Farrow. The only people that I put in, I want to have Le'Veon Bell. You guys keep talking about Antonio Brown, so I'm like, fuck it. I might switch him for Mike Evans.
You're going to stack Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown. That's the one expensive ass stack.
It is. And then I'm going to put Robert Woods, Buffalo against Cleveland. Y'all don't even know. 3,500. That is a sleeper. Let me tell you. And then to add the sleeper on top of any other sleeper, the Patriots defense is not only going to get like 10 sacks this week.
They're going to get 10 sacks. Are you joking me?
They're going to get 4 sacks. They're going to get 1 interception. And they're going to get a blocked field goal.
That's still aggressive.
Nah, I don't know. You guys... Oh, there you go. Your screens just went gray for me. Aiden's is back. I don't know where Logan's is.
You don't see me?
No, yours is gray. Just click your video and then click it out. There you go. HD. All right, so like I said, I don't know why you guys are hating on my, awesome lineup. I think that has some serious potential.
You're ridiculous. That's why.
I think it totally makes sense. I mean, I have everything you guys said except for a couple of things.
Before we end this thing, are we going to talk about Adrian Peterson? What do we think?
God,
I
I'm not
don't
gonna.
He's very-
Is he
I think
the
out of
epitome
respect-
a boomer bust? Is he an epitome of a boomer? He's 5K, so it's like you can't not think about it. He's 5K for potentially one of the GOATs, who's coming off of a long rest, while it be injury rest. He's still old, coming back off of a rest, so that's not bad.
I just
Like, boomer bust, 100%.
no. What I'm saying is on my GPPs, like on the $3 lineups, yeah, I'll probably like sprinkle him in for like 1 or 2. You know,
But like the millionaire,
but the millionaire, zero chance. Like I don't have the bankroll to fuck around and make 20 lineups and
just have
put him in
faith
2 of
in-
them.
I have him in 2 of my millionaire maker lineups.
You
I
are
have him
God.
in like 10%.
That's the worst. That's a waste of $52.
Unless he's literally 5K.
$54,
What's the
whatever.
chance? They're playing the Colts. Literally, running backs eat against the Colts every day.
Yeah, but is he gonna get 80% of the running back snaps, or like
Yes.
60, or even
100%.
50%? His first
Possibly. I'm gonna guess so. They're gonna. I mean, he's Adrian Peterson, right? Am I wrong?
I mean, he's kind of broken.
My lineup
He
is
is-
so lit. I'm really gonna deposit money right now. It's that good.
My lineup, with that first lineup I made, it was actually really good. Like,
That first
I
lineup
don't
was
even wanna
so
put out-
good.
I don't even want to put this out. Like that lineup was so good.
Yeah,
We gotta
we
put it
can't-
out, man. We gotta
Oh
let
my-
people know.
What if like we win and then there's like 7 other lineups that are exactly the same? Because like
We have
Like,
7
shout out to
viewers.
those dudes. I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck
like, what?
you.
I know.
We're sharing the money now.
All right, Kiran, give us the send off.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by. We really appreciate all the love and support you guys always giving us, contacting us on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter and our own personal handles down below. That's where all the information is. If you guys haven't subscribed already. Leave a like, comment down below so we can converse with you guys a little bit. And this is the Nosebleeds podcast signing off. You guys have a good day.
Dude.